I woke to the shriek of an alarm inside the cryopod. Before I could even react, the AI suited me up and launched me into space. That's when I realized our ship, the Polaris, had been struck by a meteor. The hull was torn open. Thousands of crew members were ejected into escape pods. Some didn't make it. Others, like me, were flung toward nearby unknown planets. My pod was plummeting fast. The temperature outside surged past 1,300 degrees Celsius. I screamed at the system to initiate cooling. Thankfully, the descent began and the heat dropped instantly. I landed. I tried to climb out, but the pod flipped, tearing my suit. I grabbed a sealant and patched the breach. Oxygen remaining, 42%. I called out to my AI assistant, Leonard, and told him to locate the Polaris. Then I saw the fireball streaking across the sky. I zoomed in. It was the Polaris. It had completely crashed. The explosion shockwave slammed into me. I hit the ground hard, but wasn't hurt. Leonard updated me. The Polaris had traveled 2.48 trillion kilometers from Earth. We were still far from our destination, and this planet, totally unknown. I was the first human to set foot here. Technically, I had the right to name it, but I wasn't in the mood. I just wanted to go home. I activated the comm system and started calling out to my teammates. I kept calling until I was exhausted. No response. Leonard cut in. Oxygen levels here were only 2% of Earth's. If I didn't find a source soon, I'd suffocate. Panic hit me like a freight train. I had to pull myself together. Had to find hope before the oxygen ran out. I wandered the wasteland. Sandstorms everywhere. My suit began to malfunction. Alarms blared non-stop. Despair swallowed me whole. I stared at the empty horizon, then spotted a faint blue light in the distance. A distress signal? I ran toward it, climbed over several ridges, finally reached the crash site, found a teammate's pod, hoped someone was alive. Instead, I found an oxygen tank and a body that tumbled out. I was stunned, terrified. I backed away from the pod, then noticed my own oxygen pack was damaged. That pushed me deeper into despair. I left the site, not realizing the pod was marked with strange claw scratches. My air was nearly gone. Hope vanished. I was completely lost. I wandered aimlessly until I saw someone. I sprinted toward him. He saw me and dropped his tools. His name was Dwayne, a communications engineer. He was setting up a distress beacon. He believed we were the last two survivors. Then he told me the truth. This wasn't an accident. Headquarters had secretly altered our route to shorten the journey. That's why we entered the asteroid belt. That's what destroyed the Polaris. From now on, our mission was clear. Get back to Earth. Dwayne said the launch system still worked, but it would take 8 months to send a signal. Rescue? 2 years. My heart sank, but I helped him install the beacon anyway. Just as I crouched down, a shadow swept in. It grabbed Dwayne. I didn't see it happen. I had just connected the wires. Turned around, he was gone. Leonard reported. Oxygen level at 36%, 4 hours left. I ran a system scan, found a supply pod near the crash site. It had oxygen, but it was a 3-hour walk. If I went after Dwayne, I might not make it. I sent out a distress signal, then headed for the supply pod. Suddenly, a woman's voice